Simon & Schuster presents The Wrong Shoes by Tom Percival. Read by Benjamin Isaac. Act 1. Chapter 1. This is no fairy tale. Not unless it's one of those really old-fashioned ones, where basically a whole load of terrible stuff happens to some poor unsuspecting kid. I guess I should count myself lucky that a wolf hasn't dressed up like my nan and tried to eat me yet. But you know what? Even then, even in those stories where people get ripped in half, chewed up and spat out, eventually there's a happy ending. And that's the difference, see? Because this is just my life. And nothing's guaranteed. Well, that's quite a downer, right? You don't even know me yet, and I'm already getting all bleak. Still, let's start as we mean to go on, as my dad would say. So, I guess we might as well start here. And what do you know? It's raining. I mean, no surprise, right? Of course it's raining. Just to make my day that little bit worse. Let me explain. There's a split in the sole of my shoe, right on the ball of my foot, like a little mocking mouth that opens and closes each time I take a step. And what does that mean when it rains? You've guessed it. It means a wet foot. And who likes having a wet foot? You're absolutely correct. Nobody. I mean, I know that things could be worse, and you've got to have a sense of proportion, but even so, a cold, wet foot can get you down pretty quickly. So that's strike one against my shoes. They let water in, which is pretty much a fundamental no-no as far as I'm concerned. But even when they were brand new and didn't leak at all, they were still horrible. They were always wrong. Dad says we can probably make them last until the end of the year, so long as I don't grow any more. I think that was one of his jokes, but it's hard to say. Used to be easy to tell when Dad was joking. His eyes would light up, and so would I. Everything would feel warm, and we'd both laugh. You know, properly laugh. That doesn't happen so much now. Either way, these are my shoes, and there's no way round it. Still, on the plus side, I don't need to worry about anyone stealing them. Who'd want them? So I'm hurrying through the rain, hoping to get to school as quickly as possible. I suppose that makes me sound all super academic, but it's more that it's warm and dry there. And I tell you what, it's pretty much winter now and our flat is freezing. So this is what I do every morning, apart from weekends and the holidays, obviously.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?